So my name is David Konrad. I work for Roundstone, and we are BAN's captive management firm, and I'm the captive director at BAN. A captive is an insurance company controlled by the insureds. In this case, the employer controls the insurance company. The product that BAN members have utilized most is what's called a group captive. And a group captive is, instead of a single insured getting together, a group of employers get together and control an insurance company. So what happens is, within a group captive, you share risk that you normally wouldn't take. So it allows these middle market, these small employers to take more risk, but spread it across multiple employers. So they're not, betting the farm every time they go self-insured. It's spreading the risk, the law of large numbers. So you're either fully insured looking at going into a captive, or you're currently self-insured looking at going into a captive. The fully insured needs to look at a lot of stuff. Am I getting access to my data? Do I know what's driving my cost? Do I know what my claims are? Transparency. Do I know what these things really cost? Okay, and then it's control. In the self-insured captive world, you basically now can customize. You can customize your plan based, do I want my folks to go to the emergency room, or do I want them to go to the doc? Okay, and you can put out incentives there, in the network, out of the network. Do I make generics free? So it's about control and customization once you have the data. Now, if you're currently self-insured, what it is I'm giving you more variable costs. So right now, your consultant sits down with you and says, your fixed costs are 30 cents on the dollar and your variable costs are 70. What they'll see with the captive, it's 85 or 90% variable cost. And why is that important? The more variable costs you have means the less money comes out of your pocket in those good years. So if my variable costs are 90 cents and I only have to pay 10 cents of claims, I save myself 90 cents if I don't have to pay the money. What's happened with the Affordable Care Act is it's raised the cost of these middle market employers, no fault of their own, but the fees, the expenses, the rate compression. What's happening is finally the fully insured in the middle market saying, I can't take these cost increases. I need to do something about it. I need to take control. I need to change my paradigm on how I buy benefits. So it's really been a great thing. It's really helped our program grow. BAN members have adopted it and see it as a solution to staying fully insured within the Affordable Care Act. The key factors to comparing captive stop-loss programs amongst other vendors across the industry, there's two things you really want to look at. If we both charge the same dollar, so if stop-loss carrier A charges $1 for premium and the BAN captive charges $1 for stop-loss premium, what happens to that dollar? Because if we both charge the same dollar, that's $1 revenue coming in. So the BAN product, 65 cents of that dollar drops into a bank account to pay claims. The other products out there, 50 cents, 55, 40 cents might drop into that pot to pay claims. Why is that important? Why do you want as much money to drop in that pot as possible? The reason being, the more money you put in there to pay claims, the more money is left over at the end of the year. So the BAN captives have the most money into them, which can deliver the most underwriting profits. That's one. So our expense ratio is the lowest, so we have the largest loss fund. The second piece you want to look at is collateral, the skin in the game. What does it cost to do this? So other providers might charge 15 cents on the stop-loss dollar, 20 cents on the stop-loss dollar. The BAN program charges about 9.5 cents on the stop-loss dollar to get in. And Roundstone and BAN have a very long history of returning all that money plus interest year after year, where other providers, sometimes you don't get that collateral back. And they also they've got a big asterisk there when you put that money up, by the way, we can ask you for more. In the BAN product, no one's been ever asked for more. It's never been touched. It's been returned plus interest. So that's the key. It's the collateral and the expenses. So Roundstone, when we give you a proposal, okay, that's a bindable number. We're not going to go back to you and say, hey, I need you to, every single one of your employees to fill out a questionnaire, and we're going to look at that data. And what we have found is other captive managers and other products from time to time give you a wonderful price up front. And then they'll ask for questionnaires and it goes up 30, 40%. What we're going to do is give you a very competitive street rate based off the manual. And that's a bindable number. So you can take that to your employer and say, hey, this is today, these are the terms. And if you want to bind today, buying today. So Roundstone prides themselves on the pricing that you get is out the door and you can bind that. You don't have to wait for big surprises right before you close. So your employers need to know that there's going to be no surprises. Here's your worst case scenario, here's the absolute price.